In this video, we are going to discuss about biography text. There will be 4 parts in our discussion today. First, definition. Second, characteristic. Third, generic structure and language features. Fourth, social function. And the last is example of biography text. First of all, let's discuss about biography text. A biography, or simply bio, is a type of recount text that tells about someone's life with the facts as childhood, education, career, relationship, family, and death if it's happened. It can also be defined as a detailed description of person's life that involves not only basic life such as education, jobs, relationship, and death, but also portrays the subject's experience of these life events. Unlike a profile or curriculum vitae resume, a biography presents a subject life story highlighting various aspects of his or her life, including intimate detail of experience, and may include an analysis of the subject's personality. One in the form of biographical coverage is called legacy writing work. Some diverse media, from literature to film form, the genre is known as biography. An authorized biography is written by permission cooperation and at times cooperation of a subject or subject heirs. There are 3 types of biography. They are autobiography, biography, and memoir. An autobiography is written by the person himself or herself, and sometimes with the assistance of a collaborator, while biography is a text of someone's life written by others. And memoir is a narrative recollection of the writer's earlier experience, especially those who get involved, such as unusual place, events, and people. Now let's talk about the characteristic of biography text. First, it is not written by the subject. Second, it is always written by the third person. Third, it is based on research, not imagination. Fourth, it depicts the person's surroundings. Fifth, it shows how the person affected other people's life through the subject behavior, discoveries, social reform, and many more. Sixth, it provides example describing of the person's behavior, achievement, goals, idealism, and many more. Seventh, it illustrates the person or subject individually. Now let's move to discuss about generic structure and language features of biography text. The first paragraph is orientation or introduction. It is the opening paragraph that gives the readers the background information of the person. It usually consists of narrative biodata such as full name, place, and date of birth. The next is events. In events, it should be a chronological order. This stage is part of events or events experienced by the character. It contains an explanation of a good story in the form of problem solving, career processes, and various events that have been experienced by the character to lead to success. The last part of this text is reorientation or closing. It consists of a conclusion or a comment by the writer. It tells the contribution or the contribution of the person. In closing, this section contains the views of the author or the narrative character. This authentication is optional, so there may or may not be. What about grammar and language features in biography text? Since we are telling the activities of the subject done in the past, so we should use simple past tense, a simple form of events that occurred in the past. Use the second verb form or verb to. You can see from this example, the family then moved to his stepfather's home country. He was born on August 4, 1961 in Jakarta, Indonesia. In the biography text, temporal sequence and temporal conjunction are used as link between one sentence with another sentence in a chronological order. For example, the use of when in this sentence. His parents separated when he was 2 years old. In this text, the focus is on specific participant. It also uses action verbs that describe something that is actively done by the character. Then, it can be concluded some elements of biography text. They are birthplace and date, family members, childhood and school life, hobbies, interests and activities, career, reason for fame, later life or old age, death if it's happened, and photos. Then do you know what the social function of this text? Yes, you are right. It is to provide detailed information of someone's life in an entertaining but informative manner. Lastly, let's check an example of biography text. You can see in the first paragraph, it gives the background information of the person. It contains the narrated biodata such as full name, date and place of birth of R.A. Kartini and also the name of her family. In the second paragraph, we call it as the events. It should be in a chronological order. This stage is part of events or events experienced by the character. It contains an explanation of a good story from R.A. Kartini rebellion on the inequality rights between males and females. This paragraph tells the readers the effort she made as she really wished for a better change. Lastly, in the last paragraph, we find the closing, which consists of a conclusion and a comment from the writer. It tells about the death of R.A. Kartini and also tells the comments of the writer toward her great popularity. So, can you get what we have explained today? We hope so!